Welcome everyone to the JK Podcast, the only podcast that has to record on the night before Valentine's Day, because me and Josh have some hot dates tomorrow.
JK.
What are you talking about? You don't have a hot date?
Well, I sort of do, but you know.
Old lefty or righty?
Wow. Okay.
I'm Ken O'Connor.
Wow. Well, I'm Josh Brandon.
Oh, come on. That was a good one.
No.
All right. And recording on February 13th, 2017 at 10:47 p.m. on the East Coast. This is the JK Podcast, episode 39.
Yeah.
No response to that?
No.
Did I scar you with the opening?
Semi. Just keep going. It's all on you.
We are recording again live on Twitch at twitch.tv/KindKing01. We have a lovely audience here tonight. Quick shout out to the audience. We have Crunch, Thomas, Gabby, Baby Lion Plays, D is here. We have an entire lefty or righty. See, people thought it was funny.
No.
Are you really not going to make any comments the rest of the night now?
No, I will. Just keep going.
We have a lovely audience tonight. This is our first podcast that we're going back to our proper format since the new year. We are all caught up on our shows, our TV, our gaming, our Switches, our leather-bound books, and yeah.
And I at least live in a mahogany-filled apartment.
Exactly. No. How you doing, Joshy?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm hanging in there. So, you know, life is going. It's a struggle.
Life is going. It's a struggle, but it's going.
Pretty much. Yeah.
How's the old shoulder feeling?
You know, I think since last
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Yeah. Got 6 more weeks to go, roughly, of physical therapy.
Okay.
And hopefully should be close to 100% after that. So it's pretty good. I could do some basic things. Can't do everything, but
woo! Thank you, Baby Lion Plays, for now following us on Twitch.
See, they like hearing about my shoulder. Thank you.
Your shoulder brings in a lot of good input.
Thank you for the concern, Baby Lion.
Well, it's good to hear that your shoulder is doing better. You should be back to normal by spring, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's 6 more weeks of winter, then
the goal is to, be better by the summer. So should be good.
Awesome. And how's school going? School treating you well?
No, but
you were almost there though. This is the final stretch. You're so close.
Honestly, I was thinking about it, and you know how people always have like senioritis kind of thing in like high school or something, or even college. It's like, oh my God, I'm about to graduate. Like, I never had that for high school, never had it for college, but now I'm actually feeling it, and it's great but terrible at the same time.
Because you already have a job lined up. You just need to get through it.
I know. And the problem is, though, the amount of things I still have to get through are ridiculously hard and time consuming. So it's like this terrible balance of like, I don't want to do it, but oh my God, I got to do it. Like,
you got this. I know, Josh, you were the hardest working person I've ever met. There's no way you're going to slip at the finish line here.
Really hope not. So
you're not going to.
I'm the one that's got to do it. So, it's still pressure on me. But, thank you for the vote of confidence.
Of course.
Oh my God.
This is the problem with doing it on Twitch, because you just go into the comments way too much.
Wait. It's not about me.
You realize that once the podcast is out in its audio format...
No, I can give a play-by-play. Don't worry. Baby Lions is like going off, and then Gabby's saying I'm on drugs, and then I realize it's not about me. And then apparently she's reminding me that not everything's about me. Tough life.
Gabby is speaking the truth tonight.
Rip. Too much sass.
All right. Well, enough with the small chat and the show tunes. Josh, what have you been playing recently?
Yo, I got quite the list for you.
I can see that.
And I'm not exaggerating.
Okay, you can rattle off the first two though, because those are just staples.
All right, the standard, League of Legends, great stuff. Still playing ranked. I even uploaded a video. Did you watch it yet?
I did.
So people know I sometimes yell it out there, whatever. I do technically have a YouTube channel. It's called Byzantium Empire. I might be changing it, actually. I'm curious. I found out you can change your name.
Yeah,
because I've been going with this new name. I try and do anything based off Byzantium. And a little shorter if I name it Dark Byzantium. It was something that I did for my new Xbox gamer tag, because I forgot my password to the old one that I had. But it's a manipulation, I'll see. But anyway, the YouTube channel, Byzantium Empire. I uploaded a League clip. It's kind of cool. Me getting a pentakill with Misfortune the other day. It's already got like 20 views. Look out. Yeah, so that's going well.
That's
Still
good.
playing Hearthstone. Hearthstone's good. But then the other kind of cool stuff, I know that we played on Steam Team. We played Undertale.
We did. We didn't finish it yet, though.
Yes. I also saw it on sale for like $5 the other day, and through like Humble Bundle in their store, I ended up getting it for $3. So it's actually a really good deal. Great game. Played through a little bit.
Now, how far did you get? Did you stop where we stopped?
I stopped where I was talking to you. Like I didn't play more than that because
okay, gotcha.
But still a good game. I like it. And then going in line with these sales, I tried, but I did play when I was home like a week ago for my doctor appointment. I played a bit of Sim Tower again, game that came out in 1994 for the PC.
I had that game on like the disc, I think.
Yeah, no, I love that game. It is phenomenal. And but then I saw on sale they had SimCity games on sale. So I bought for $2 SimCity 3000. That came out in like, I don't know, 2000, 2001 or something.
Really, I thought it came out in 3000.
Oh, you're right. But
I never understood titles like that. Where it's like, SimCity 3000, like big number in the future. You can't reach it.
Yeah, people love it because it's like, oh my god, high tech, But now you look at it, it's like, oh my god. But really cool game. Picked it up for a couple dollars, and then I also belong to Humble Bundle Monthly.
You actually signed up for that?
I'm trying it out.
I do not trust that for a second.
I mean, you get your money's worth, but then it's a factor of like, will I play these?
Exactly. I'd rather just wait for a good Humble Bundle and like, yeah, I will play this actually.
But I ended up, like, one of the games I got in it was Project High Rise, and it's actually another take on a building simulator game. Mm-hmm. So for people that like those, this might be kind of cool. I tried it out. It's a little more complicated version of like a Sim Tower, but not as fun, but it's something. And also they had on sale this past week Cities Skyline. It's a game that came out in 2015, like mid 2015.
I played that for a free weekend on Steam, I think. Very good game, but just so like in depth to like build it correctly. I was overwhelmed by it.
Yeah, I mean, people say though that like it's so cool the amount of things you customize and stuff. So I guess that's talking to what you're just saying. And I was like, you know what? The deluxe version, which goes for like, what is it, like $30 or $40, was on sale for $10.
Oh wow!
So I was like, oh, I should do it. And my dad really loves playing those games too. So I told him. He ended up buying it himself. But so we got to see. I still got to play it. But
I can't picture your dad playing games. That's definitely a game for your dad.
No, he loves like simulation type games like that. Like me and him would play Sim Tower all the time, like together. We'd try and make the tower together. We'd sit there like talking it out and be like, I think we need a restaurant over there.
That's cool.
It's actually really fun. So also one cool other thing in that Humble Bundle monthly one where I got Project High Rise and apparently XCOM 2, that's like the big game, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The other game was Asbu, or however you pronounce that. Do you remember that?
Abzu, you mean?
I think it's Asbu.
No, it's Abzu.
Oh, you're right.
You spelled it A-Z-B-U.
I thought it was Asbu. I don't know.
No, it's Abzu.
Well, I didn't play it yet, so clearly I don't know. But it came in there too. Remember that game from E3?
Oh no, I have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet, but I own it.
It's the stupid game where you're the scuba diver guy.
It's Journey but underwater.
So I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of excited about that.
We should do that one together. Apparently it gets trippy at the end.
Oh my god. So that's been it for me. Been a lot actually on the game front that I have. Now it's just a matter of like play more.
You have like a good you had like a little sampling here and there. Like you took a bite out of everything, it looks like.
I know. And
now that poor Undertale casserole is just rotting with the bite mark out of it.
It's okay. I have my Toriel to save me.
Are you filled with determination?
Quite. And to refer to the comments really quick, you bought Rainbow Six Siege. It's actually a good game, except I feel like I thought I heard you always need like 6 people, so I was like,
Well, yeah, I think Rainbow Six Siege is a 6-on-6 for every match.
Yeah, so
Because
I don't know.
6 with the terrorists,
But
6 with the Rainbow Siege team, and then you each have like a proper like job.
Bye Baby Lion plays.
See a baby lion. He's a tough
Also,
baby lion who can roar like a man.
ooh, I do like that song.
Yeah.
And Mr. Thomas, why don't I have a webcam? Well, first of all, even if I did have one, the streaming is going through Ken's computer.
Oh no,
So,
well if you turned it on Skype, I could copy.
oh, then you could actually put the window over, I guess. Technically.
Exactly, yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't have webcam. But I am considering maybe I do that. I don't know. We'll see.
If you're ever here and like we can record in the same room, it'd be easier. But I've always wanted like those really nice setups for you and me. If we ever like do the podcast like professionally, like we get like a really nice like desk, microphones on arms in front of each of us, sitting across from each other, two cameras, one on you, one on me, and have like a fancy like cut back and forth like scene transition, like really nice style.
Hey man, just keep saving up that money.
I'm trying.
What was I gonna say? But I was actually considering maybe a webcam for, even if I just streamed a little on the side. I thought it might be a fun idea. We'll see. I don't know.
Logitech just announced their new webcam. It looks amazing.
That's probably way too expensive for my budget.
$100. Maybe a little bit more, but nothing crazy.
I don't know. But
Why is Gabby asking about Bitmojis? Did you really mention that?
What do you mean mention that?
I told you I didn't like Bitmojis.
No, I seriously didn't. You should just answer that question.
I do not like Bitmojis. I think Bitmojis are the devil. They never look like the people they're supposed to be of. If they looked more accurate, if they had more options to customize them, they'd be great. It's like the Miis on the Wii. Like, you can get a Mii to look kind of like you, but it'll never be exactly like you. And then you pose in all these weird like positions and whatnot. And even though like, yeah, they do memes, they do scenarios and stuff like that, they're not good. I do not like Bitmoji. I support GIFs, stickers, every single like form of like thing you can text back and forth, not the Bitmoji. And the fact that Snapchat is combined with Bitmoji now, where someone's typing you on Snapchat and the Bitmoji is like looking up and over the side of the bar. No, I do not like Bitmoji.
Also, for some background here, I sent him one Bitmoji today, and he typed, I think in all caps, he said no. I was like, what?
I said, I draw the line here at Bitmoji.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, it's true. You clearly haven't seen Gabby's.
Gabby, I'm sure yours looks fine, but no, I am against Bitmoji. Anyway, what I've been playing.
Yeah, Ken, what about you? What have you been doing with your life?
Still playing Binding of Isaac at Aftermath Plus, making some good headway. I've beaten the final boss with every character. I've beaten all the challenges. I've done all that. All I have to do left is just beat Greedier mode with every character. I
know you beat that with a couple of them though, right?
I beat Greedier with Azazel and Lilith a while back, and like the last couple of days I've been just cranking out like 1 or 2 a day, just trying to get them done. I'm also working on the daily. There's a achievement for doing 31 dailies in a row, which I have to do right now. Actually, now that I look at the time, it's 11 o'clock. So let me fire up Isaac real quick. Wow. No, I'll do it later. Never mind.
No, you can do it.
No, because the music will play through the recording. So
we like the music.
No, we're not. We're not doing this. But yeah, I'm doing the 31 dailies in a row. I have to beat 5 dailies in a row as well. So I not only play them but beat them as well. I need to get a 5 streak with 5 different characters. So like I'm getting there. It's some annoying achievements to get through, but I'm getting there. I probably will be done by the end of the month, right when the Switch comes out, and I can play the Switch version of Isaac.
Oh man. Well, is that it, man?
Nope. I streamed Resident Evil 7. Me and my stepbrother Matt. We played through all of that. That was some good shit. It was so funny. We were like, he came over like I think Friday night, like the week the game came out. He's like, "Yo, have you seen the reviews of this game?" Like, yeah, it looks amazing. It was like 10:30 at night. Like, what time does Target close? And like, we have like 30 minutes. So we rushed to Target and got that game. And we beat it all in that one weekend. That game was beyond amazing. That's the exact kind of horror game that I like.
Did you get the DLC for it already?
I have the DLC downloaded. I haven't played it yet because I wanted to streamline do the DLC. But there's been, I think, 1 or 2 things of free DLC so far. There's more free DLC on the way. Just, that game is excellent. Like, visually, the most impressive game I've seen in a while. The story was great. The twist was great. My only complaint is, like, there's not really a proper final boss. It's kind of like a final quick time event that happens.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the Resident Evil 5 and 6 were garbage. This is like a true return to like the horror form.
Yeah, which is exactly why I never play it. So,
believe me, I jumped a fair bit. Like, here's the thing: the first like couple hours, like the first 2 hours of the game, horrifyingly like scary and whatnot. And then once you like start like getting more weapons and the game starts spreading out a little bit more, it becomes less scary and more action oriented, and you can kind of like see things coming. But like that first 2 hours is horrifying.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I'm still not gonna play it. You didn't convince me enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not your type of game. It's a first-person horror game. Like for me, I loved PT, and this is like,
yeah.
This took a lot of what PT did right. The really realistic graphics, the like interesting puzzle-based mechanics. And it was all wrapped up in the Resident Evil lore, which is perfect.
Just think if you were playing it in VR.
No, the VR. I've seen people play it in VR. Like, you're just a pair of floating hands. So, like, there's a part in the very beginning of the game where your girlfriend gets, like, possessed and, like, she cuts off your hand with a chainsaw. But, like, in VR, like, she's cutting at, like, just your wrist because, like, your hands are not connected to an arm. So,
that's fair.
So your hand just falls to the ground. And it's like, oh, God, no. It looks really silly, actually.
Fair enough. Okay.
What was really cool about the game, though, is there were so many different ways to approach each situation. Like, no one who's played through the game has had the exact same experiences. Like, the game's programmed, so there are some jump scares that don't happen all the time. Like, they have a chance of happening, but the jump scare that you experience may not be the same jump scare that I got, and vice versa. Yeah. So, like, there was one of the first, like, boss fights is you're fighting, like, this crazy father, and it's in the garage. And if you're quick enough, you can get some car keys off a table and get in the car and just, like, run over him, like, 1,000 times. But if you're too slow, he walks over to the car, rips off the hood of the car, gets in, and starts driving the car himself. You can still beat him either way, though. Like, the game has multiple ways of winning.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was very impressed by the game. I can't wait to go back in and finish the DLC. There are some really like cool achievements, like for beating the game in like under 4 hours and whatnot, like speedrunning it.
Yeah.
And when you beat the game, you get like this super OP gun that kills things in one hit. So I think that if you use that gun, getting that achievement is not that difficult. I might want to do that at some point. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time with Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
And last, I'll talk about this real quick. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 final prologue, yada yada, whatever you want to. The name is too long. This is the HD remake of Dream Drop Distance, which was the 3DS game, now on the PS4. Then it's Kingdom Hearts Fragmentary Passage, which is basically a demo for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's a storyline featuring Aqua from Birth by Sleep that fills in the gap between her storyline and the first Kingdom Hearts game. And then all the HD cutscenes from the mobile game that's on the iPhone right now.
They make too many of them, though. I swear to God.
Well, again, like this is 2.8. They can't they're right at the break.
Well, they got
now
2.9, man.
No, they're not doing 2.9.
I mean, they set it up.
No, the end after you beat the one that's basically the Kingdom Hearts 3 demo. The story, like, it goes back to Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and, like, it shows them, like, getting ready for the start of the next game. Like, they're there. They can't do it anymore.
Fine.
Yeah. But, overall, I'm very disappointed with it. Dream Drop Distance was never the best game. Even though it's on PS4, it looks a lot nicer and whatnot, but that game is just still really bad overall. the HD cutscenes for the mobile game didn't answer a goddamn thing to the overall story and lore. If anything, it made it more confusing. So I didn't like that. The demo-esque game, though, the Fragmentary Passage, amazing. Beautiful. If Kingdom Hearts 3 is a tenth of what that demo is, it's going to be game of the century.
Ooh, that's a tough task.
In terms of the combat, the way it looked, fully customizable. Like I was like looking at like the models, like Aqua's model. Like Aqua is a pretty like character in the game, but like her model has always been very flat with the textures of her clothing, because the original game was on PSP, so she didn't have different textured clothing. It was like a single what's the word? Like they made a single pattern and wrapped it around a model.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So everything was like flat and on the same like level.
Sure.
In a proper PS4 Kingdom Hearts, she's more detailed. You can see like every like strand of hair and fiber in like the clothing and the way it moves. Like just visually impressive. Runs really smoothly. It felt so dynamic. Just the wait for this game will be well worth it if it matches the kind of scale the demo promises.
Fair enough. I'm not buying it either way, but it sounds interesting.
Well, you're not a Kingdom Hearts guy.
I know.
But you know
Even
me, yeah. Like
I know you're just like, hey, it comes out, I'll buy it, Mr. Stupid. Buy Star Fox for Wii U. Oh my god.
Yo, I might be doing something else stupid because Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 are coming out re-released for the PS4 in a couple months, and I own these games on PS3. But like I might just buy this collection again just so I have the entire franchise on PS4.
Oh god. All right, well, it's your call, your money, your life.
Wow.
Your life. Go have fun with your life. I don't know, man.
Before we move on to TVs and movie, have you been playing Sun and Moon at all recently?
No, I haven't had a chance.
All right, just figured I'd ask. I've kind of stopped playing too after I didn't get my shiny Rowlet.
Well, it's not like that was an event.
Oh, I know, but just I tried for so long. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll come back to this game in the future.
Wow.
Well, I know the Pokemon Bank. That's officially
Did that
out.
just come out?
Oh, I think it came out like last month. I think we may have talked about it in the last. I don't remember if we talked about it in the last episode or not, but like that's out now, so now you can start like transferring over and getting the perfect teams ready. I think
need to do that.
There's a bottle cap event going on right now too. So
I'll look into that.
Yeah, I just figured I mentioned that because you know.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, TV's a movie.
Yeah. Also, by the way, shout out, hello, Mr. Arcane Legends YouTube.
Yes.
And thank you for Baby Lion Plays coming back. And D, that's really cool, but I wonder how much did that cost?
What? You put
or did you just download it on your thing? Because you streamed Oh, well, you streamed. I don't know.
Yeah, he was streaming Pokemon Prism, which is that
Isn't that just an emulator or whatever?
Pokemon Prism?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can emulate it anywhere.
Yeah.
The fact that he got it, the fact that he got it running on a 3DS, though, is cool.
Oh, I got it.
But wait, he got it running on the 3DS and streamed from the 3DS?
See, that's why I'm asking how you did it. So I'm curious. Because if you paid someone to put that capture card, I want to know.
I don't know. I don't trust half the things D says, because D, like he mentioned, he bought a 3DS and bricked it, and he was going to try to sell it back to GameStop.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I sold a Puerto Rican version of Pokemon Emerald to GameStop.
Didn't you get that from eBay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
They screwed me over, and then I sold it. I actually made a profit.
You were the worst.
Hey, man, I got gypped. And now some kid that got it for Christmas got gypped.
Let's just hope his name is Pablo.
Oh, my God. Oh.
All right. Yeah. TV and movie. We still need little jingles or like transitions when we switch subjects here.
Oh, also, by the way, two things. Shout out, hello, Mr. DJ Hannibal Royce on the YouTube chat.
What?
Also, streaming through Wi-Fi. I don't know. Good luck with that. But
well, no, he did it. I saw on his.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how that's gonna come through. But anyway,
I'm gonna check his quality. 1 second.
The other thing I want to say is, Gabby had an idea. This makes sense. It takes more editing on your part.
Okay.
But when it becomes uploaded on YouTube, if there's a way to put any remote timestamps on like some sort of sections or something.
I did that anyway.
Mm,
Not in the last 3 episodes because they've all just been one topic. But in the previous episodes, remember Fong was talking about that, and I started doing it.
maybe. I don't know. Okay. Malamar card.
Yeah, remember that from the remember he from the Pokemon event? We met him, remember?
Oh!
Yes.
Yo.
How'd you forget?
I don't, man, I'm so busy. I don't know. Too many things on my mind, man. That was already like a year ago.
That was over a year ago. That was in February last year. It's been a year since the Pokemon event.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm old, man. Wow. Okay. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Just talk about something else.
We're talking about movies and TV.
I'm going through a quarter life crisis. Okay. Yo, memories. That's right. We meet you back there.
You were getting you were getting way too distracted. I swear to God.
Yo, I'm reconnected with my bro.
You completely forgot.
How am I supposed to know by just a random person commenting? Like I didn't.
Because we added him that day online. Remember?
I understand, but I don't just check every day. I don't know. All right. Anyway.
All right.
So yes.
One Piece.
Correct.
Are you caught?
Old. But fine. You're right. You're older. But yes, One Piece.
Are you caught up? Did you watch this week's episode?
Yeah, man. Yo, Zunisha, the god. I even made that as my league status thing for like 2 weeks. But they're finally leaving. So it's kind of exciting.
Yep.
And Luffy totally just jumped off the elephant.
Yep.
And they're all like dying. And apparently the lion viper Peckham-sama ate the turtle fruit.
Right? Isn't that a weird little like out of nowhere?
Actually,
like,
yeah,
huh?
Really
you got a fruit. Okay, good for you.
It's not an S, it's a Z. Gabby. Anyway, or it's probably something Canadian. One Piece has too many episodes. Yeah, they're up to like.
Stop looking at the chat, God damn it, Josh.
Yo, I'm trying to keep up with my people.
I understand. Wait till you can look at the chat after we finish this topic, and we can talk about your responses. That's the entire point.
I gotta keep them entertained.
But like you're jumping like One Piece. Oh yeah, it does have 2 episodes. I know.
Oh my god, Zed. All right. Anyway, so okay, that was my last thing. So yeah, One Piece, man, it's getting good though. They branched off into their different groups. And
how do you feel about them splitting up again?
Kind of sad that now it's going to be like 5 years until I see Zoro again.
Exactly.
But Nami's upgraded weather wand, whatever you call it.
Yes.
That's actually really cool.
Dude, wait till you see it in action. It's so cool.
Yeah, so I do like that a lot. So
are you glad that he's not going by himself?
Luffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he couldn't go by himself.
I really thought for a minute they were going to pull like an Impel Down. Because couldn't you see Luffy just running in to Big Mom's area, going for Sanji? Like, that's how I thought they were going to do it for a while.
But, like, this is more than Impel Down. Like, that's an emperor. Like, they got to have more people. First of all, how's he going to get there? Like, you know, of course, it's going to be some dumb luck. He ends up finding some ship, and then they take him where. But, like, yeah, I think this makes more sense. And it involves some of the crew that we haven't seen literally for years. Mm-hmm. So,
well, these are all the crew members that never get their time to shine.
No, yeah, exactly.
Chopper, Brook, Nami.
You know what's funny? When they were going off the elephant at the end, Brook had like the soul come out, and then at the end he had like 4 souls come out.
Yeah.
Just because, like, it was great. But I was actually laughing at that part, I admit. But
hey, thank you, Seahawks, for following.
Next manga's way ahead, man. This is strictly talking about the anime, by the way, just for everyone listening. It's the One Piece anime.
Yeah, this is the anime.
The manga's like way far ahead.
Yeah, the manga is really deep into the Whole Cake Island arc right now. It's good. It's coming to a close probably in the next like maybe I would say maybe a month or two it'll be done. But the Whole Cake Island arc is right now like one of my favorite arcs. Josh, I swear to God.
Hold on, I'm getting jealous. No, no, but yeah. So I don't know. One Piece is just going, man. I'm excited for the next journey. Excited for the next 2 years. So
What do you think about Pedro?
I like him. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll
And
see.
any other character who showed back up that you were interested to see?
Oh, this stupid Vivi, man.
Yeah, man.
You're like obsessed with her. Also,
No, I'm not.
The mermaid princess.
Yeah, Shirahoshi. I'm obsessed with her, not
That's true.
Vivi.
Pink hair.
Exactly, it does it for me.
But um, yeah. So interesting. I think it's just some random side plot on the people getting together and
well, that's the Reverie.
yeah, I don't fully know what that means, but yeah.
The Reverie was mentioned back in the Alabasta arc.
Yeah.
It's the time where the world government has to meet with every king and official and royal.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So
see, I didn't know exactly what the word meant, but like that's what I figured. And it's going to involve some world government plot in the background. It's going to provide some foreshadowing. It's going to do something, So I see it coming. I could write it myself. Not really.
Yeah.
But
and the Reverie arc, in terms of the manga, the Reverie arc is happening after the Whole Cake Island arc. So they start planting the seeds now, and it's going to build up to that later on.
See, it's all good. I'll find it in 5 years. Don't worry.
Well, I'm excited because the more Whole Cake stuff you see now, like the Whole Cake Island arc is really cool. So you're just going to see cool thing after cool thing after cool thing after cool thing. I'm excited for you to finally hit this arc because I like the Zoe arc a lot, but just it's a transition arc. It's like here's a bunch of exposition, here's some info, now go to Whole Cake Island.
True. Okay, but yeah, that's the One Piece. Not too much.
Steven Universe Adventure Time. I think we can talk about Steven Universe really quickly. There's only been one new episode since we last talked about it.
Yeah.
The basically Crystal Temps. Basically, what happened with Peridot, Lapis, Connie, and Pumpkin while the Crystal Gems were away, and it's a cute episode. Nothing really happens at all.
I thought it was fantastic.
I knew you would love it.
Okay, first of all, Pumpkin is the greatest Pearl impression I've ever seen in my life.
No, the best part of the episode is Peridot saying Pumpkin's the only one that's trying here, and just Pumpkin with the Pearl nose eating out of a bucket.
Eating soap?
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, it was great. Also, Peridot's fantastic. And then I like how her and Lapis were calling each other Clods. I thought that was great.
I am the garnet. No, I am the garnet. You are the amethyst. What?
No, it was just like, then it became no one is amethyst and whatever. But Lapis did make a good amethyst. Also, I liked when then they got on Connie and they're like, you didn't even cry.
Steve would have done more. Would have sang or something.
It was good.
Yeah, it was a cute episode.
I just really enjoyed it. I don't know.
I kind of wish they had a real threat to fight, not just the washing.
I mean, to be fair, Yellowtail got thrown from a car. I was loving that.
I love that man.
Yeah, but I do think Peridot's amazing. It was hilarious.
I'm still waiting for Lapis and Peridot to fuse.
I know. I want Pumpkin to fuse with Connie.
I'm surprised they still have Pumpkin around. Like, have we seen Pumpkin?
He's the man.
Yeah, but have we seen him since the Gem Harvest episode? Like, has he been in the background?
I don't know. I mean, they haven't done much with those characters since then anyway.
No. When Connie walked into the bathroom...
Oh, that was fantastic. That was hilarious.
Like, what are you doing? I'm showing her my old room.
As Peridot's like being flushed down the toilet as reference, apparently. I thought it was really fun.
Do I know you? Lapis, we've met before. You tried to drown me? In all fairness, I drowned a lot of people.
Yeah.
Lapis's dry attitude is still the funniest thing to me.
I do like it. But yeah. There wasn't too much, but
there's gonna be an episode a week now. It's on like a normal I
saw that
thing. So we'll have. I think there's some good stuff coming up, but nothing too crazy. Adventure Time has had a shit ton of episodes.
Correct.
We are not gonna go over all of them. I just want to hit on like 2 or 3 key points here. First of all, Grass Finn, aka Fern.
Yes.
What'd you think?
Better than I expected, honestly. I love how he dissolves into the top of the roof.
Yeah.
Uh, I think he's kind of cool, so I don't mind him. Mm.
Yeah, I like the explanation how like the curse basically fused with Finn's essence. So he thinks he is Finn, but he realizes he's like more than that, but at the same time he isn't. Like
Yeah.
it's a cool concept. And I like how what was it at the end of the episode? He pushes Starchy off the motorcycle and takes his motorcycle.
Oh, that was really funny. And then there was one time where then he meets up with like Marceline or something, and she's like, "Wait, aren't you that guy that stole Starchy's motorcycle?" Like I thought that was actually really funny.
Yeah.
So
And then we have the entire
it's the whole entire Finn saga here.
yeah, but before we get to that though, the episode with Bubblegum using her new powers.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, I texted you that. I thought it was hilarious when Peppermint Butler comes out to like confront Bubblegum. Like, is everything okay? And the first thing she says is like, "You sleep with a plate." I thought it was really funny.
That was great. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was just seeing cool. It was cool seeing Bubblegum actually like use like her magic.
Yeah, no, it was kind of cool. And then you have that random guy trying to help her, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, that was that's the original Candy
yeah.
Person.
But I like how the what are those guards? Those like gigantic ones?
Oh, the Gumball Machine guards.
Yeah,
the
guy
Guardians.
the guy gets completely killed or whatever.
Yep.
It was like rip. But yeah, it was good. But then yeah, the Finn stuff, man.
The entire island saga.
Trying to find the humans. I mean we won't go in depth, super in depth, but like honestly overall, I thought it was pretty well done. Like I was honestly very satisfied.
It's not what I wanted, nor was it what I expected, but damn, that was compelling.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was also really funny because also I haven't watched Adventure Time in so long. And then I'm like, "Oh my god, this is great. I missed this." Mm-hmm. So, it was really funny, but what was so good? Oh, okay, BMO in VR. That was the funniest thing. I love that, man.
That was really disturbing. Just his giant buff body.
Well, more disturbing how it was just like all these skinny, like lifeless people sitting in these pods.
That's where we're heading, dude. If we embrace VR like that, that's exactly where we're heading as a race.
Man, you got a Fitbit. You're not turning into that.
Oh, that's true. I do have a Fitbit.
You're the workout man. I don't know what you do. You must just go out and walk around or something.
I've been running every night, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm actually taking it really seriously.
Wow. I'm going to see you and you're going to be like 150 pounds.
Heavier.
JK. Oh man.
Yeah, the BMO VR was great.
Yep.
I felt bad when they had to like take him out of it.
Oh, I know. He had all of his hopes and dreams completely crushed.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
What'd you think of Finn's mom?
I thought she was fantastic. I loved the whole entire backstory. I thought it was actually really great. I also have more respect for his dad now.
Yeah, he was actually like he wasn't like
he actually
a
meant
stand-up.
Really well.
Yeah, he wasn't a stand-up guy, but like he meant well. He loved Finn. He loved Finn's mom. Like I want to know what happened because when we first meet him, he's locked up in that intergalactic jail, and every time Finn asks about like what happened, like where's mom, where's like he lied to Finn a bunch, and then he said like when I try to remember it, it makes me all sad or something like that.
Yeah.
So I want to know what, like, because again, we haven't seen him since the finale 2 seasons ago, where he wished the giant meteor for a new start, and then he just vanished.
Yep.
So I want to know if we'll ever see him again. But like, yeah, you're right. He redeemed himself so much in that flashback.
Yeah. So I actually really liked it. Like I don't know. The one funny thing, he had something on his underwear. I don't remember what was on it. In the hospital.
On his underwear?
Yeah, on the back of his underwear. And she called him out on it.
I don't remember.
It was like something with number 1, number 2. And it said something. Oh, man. Oh, it was really funny, too.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find it. Okay, that found some actual disturbing results when I typed in Finn's dad underwear. Maybe that was a little.
Yeah, it's a little too vague.
Uh. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna find it.
Oh,
It was really clever.
D got it in the chat. It said it was I am number 1 at number 2.
Yeah. I thought it was really funny.
That's classy. I liked Finn's mom was a nurse, and then when she lost Finn, she dedicated her life to being a helper, and that explains why Finn always wants to help. Like she like that's how they explain like you're a helper too. Like that's why he's always helping people because from his mom, he's just dedicated his entire life to helping people, which is a really cool concept, I think.
But then his mother goes psycho.
Well, his mom she digitizes her body and like makes like 1,000 robot clones of herself to help every single human on this island area, which is great, but like there's no hardships anymore.
Well,
everyone is
she also didn't know of anything outside of that world, so I get it from that concept of you got to do your best to protect that one safe haven that you know of, and it sounds right. I mean, it's just I don't know.
I thought it was just a cool concept that these humans live in basically a utopia, and they know nothing of the mutants, the vampires, the candy people. Like all that stuff is so foreign to them.
Mm-hmm.
And from the outside looking in, if I'm like Finn's mother, yeah, that's horrifying. I don't want my son to do that. But then,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's completely justified.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel it's interesting to see like there's this part of the world in Adventure Time where, like, even though the concept of like having like tons of robot mothers around to like take care of you, like that they still think that they're living normal human lives. They're unaffected by the rest of ooh and all the other weirdness.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was very enjoyable to watch, and there was like what 6 episodes or more?
5 episodes.
5 episodes. Okay, so it's a nice little thing to watch. So
what'd you think about the Susan Strong storyline?
Very interesting actually.
So she's lesbian?
Mm.
If she's not,
okay, I agree.
Like
yeah.
heavily,
whoever that was,
heavily hinted at the entire time. And her real name is what? Christina? Is that her name?
No.
What was her name? It wasn't Susan Strong. It was something else.
Yeah, it was Kara or something. Oh no, that's the friend. Is Kara the friend?
Oh, let me look this up.
Or is her name Kara?
Susan Strong, you get my heart on. Kara, yeah.
Oh, her name was Kara. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Susan's name is Kara. Her real name is Kara.
See.
It was crazy seeing her like normal, and then like as she became like a fetcher or a finder, like she became more and more like buff, and then they added like the robotics into her, and like she just wanted to escape, but she had to betray her friend.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Tis.
Yeah, so good on you, Adventure Time. It was not what I was expecting at all, especially from like that little like new opening, but like it was still really good.
Yeah, I agree. And good call, Mr. Thomas. We are not sponsored by Blue Apron, but I've always considered that because apparently they send you the ingredients.
Oh yeah, no, we get Blue Apron here at my house.
Really?
Yeah, it's very good. Everything's perfectly measured out. Like there's like step-by-step instructions with pictures. It's very easy.
Fair enough.
But we are not sponsored by them, so don't praise them.
And to respond on YouTube, can't be worse than Sonic fan art. That is the most true statement I've ever heard.
I do not like the weird Sonic fandom. You've seen that weird Sonic game where like there's like a pregnant Amy or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what.
And she gives birth to Sonic. Ugh.
Honestly, though, I'm actually kind of excited for these recent couple Sonic games to come out. Though,
Sonic Mania and the new Sonic Switch game look great. But that's the thing with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's either amazing or it's garbage. And a lot of the fan art is, I don't know.
The pregnant Amy. Yeah. See,
No,
I don't know.
there was this.
Even I think that's weird. I don't know.
No, it was this weird game that was released. Like, it was released like, oh, this is like a lost Sonic game, and it started out as like Sonic Movie Maker, and like it was this like weird like 3D model thing where you move like models around, make your own like little Sonic movies. But then like as the levels kept going, you found like Sonic being like eaten by Amy and then birthed out. Like really weird. I don't know. You can find it online. We're not discussing this.
And apparently, there's a Sonic fan art Twitter. I'm not.
Oh no, there is. There's a bad. Oh yeah, the bad. Oh, there. D mentioned it. Right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going near there. But anyway.
Okay, well, Josh, what else have you been watching?
Is that it? Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay.
Go on.
I can't remember if I said this the other time, but I've been watching it more now. The show Silicon Valley.
Are you all caught up?
No.
Okay, how far are you?
Finished the first season.
Okay, I don't want to say anything then. So.
I think it's still a good show. Pretty funny. A lot of cursing. If that's not your thing, then don't watch it. But
it's an HBO show, so yes, there's a lot of uncensored material.
But I like the show concept, and I think it's pretty funny. So. It's about all like tech companies and starting up, and it's like, making mistakes, and you have friends that try and help you out, whatever. So I think it's a pretty funny show.
Who's your favorite character?
It's
Jared.
No. Well, Jared's great though.
Jared's amazing. He's the best character.
I like Dinesh. I love Dinesh. He's the man.
You would like Dinesh.
It's really funny, though. It hits home, but it's also really sad when, like, random guy comes up to him and they're like, or even, like, that guy, like, that investor guy named Russ or whatever, and he talks to him, and the second he says, he's like, hey, Al-Qaeda, or something. I was like, oh, my God. Like, I was like, wow, that's a little far. But it's like, in the line of, like, my work stuff, so I was like, oh, my God, I appreciate this too much. But...
You need to finish that show because there's so many jokes I want to mention to you right now, but I'm not sure if they're in like season 1, 2, or 3. But
well, also my second favorite character though is Jin Yang. He's amazing.
Yes, Jin Yang is the best.
See, because I spoiled myself before I even watched the show. I watched
all of Jin Yang's moments.
Yeah, Jin Yang's highlights, which was like a 10-minute long YouTube video from every single season that just like showed his stuff. Yes, Guilfoyle is hilarious too. He's like the partner in crime with Dinesh. I love when the two of them argue about Guilfoyle. And I love when they attended that Satanist thing. I thought it was like the weirdest thing.
Yes.
But
have you met his girlfriend yet?
Tara?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does she look familiar?
I don't know.
She's the girl from the AT&T commercials. Door.
No.
Yep, it's her.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's super pretty. It's funny. I find her a lot more attractive on Silicon Valley than I do from the commercials.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's that show.
Have you met the guy who goes, "This guy fucks"?
That's the guy Russ.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So there was. Then Jared's like, "Thank you." I thought that was really funny.
And then at the end of the episode, Russ was right. This guy fucks.
Oh my God. And then also, unrelated to just like TV, movie wise.
Yeah, what the hell is this on the list here? What the fuck, Josh?
So, the plan was to watch more than one, but
sorry, I don't know. That's so funny to me, but
but this weekend, me and like my friends, like the ones that live here and stuff, and a couple came over. We made like hot pot stuff, like homemade hot pot.
Ooh.
We got our own pot and threw stuff in.
You didn't invite me because
too Asian for you, man.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I have been with more Asian women than you ever have.
What? Anyway,
you heard me.
So
it's a proven fact.
Oh my God! Now, so we are planning on watching like also like a ton of different Star Wars movies to actually watch this for once. But we ended up watching a lot of Silicon Valley, and then we also did watch the first Star Wars. By first, I mean the one that came out in 1999. Star Wars Phantom Menace.
The first Star Wars prequel.
Sure.
Believe me, if you say the first Star Wars, that means New Hope.
Well, that's why I clarified.
Well, I'm clarifying it better.
Wow. What is happening in this podcast? I agree. Yeah, so I watched that, and it was good. That was it.
You thought
a little hard to hear them, though. I don't know if it's just because it was old, or it was like where we pulled it from.
The sound mixing wasn't the best. The sound mixing was fixed in later versions, but the sound mixing for the original wasn't the best one. They mumbled a lot, too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like, especially like Liam Neeson, very like,
yeah, I was like, what? What the heck? That's Liam Neeson?
Yeah. It
was weird.
And then you have Jar Jar going, Misa gonna sisa fisa.
Oh, yeah, so I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what is he saying? And I finally figured it out, sort of.
Yeah, like, Phantom Menace is not, like, I like Phantom Menace a lot as a kid, because it was aimed at me as a kid, but the prequels do not stand up well later on, like, especially Phantom Menace does not hold up that well. The final, like, Darth Maul scene at the end, with the music playing, the Duel of the Fates, like, all that stuff is great, but, like... Overall, that movie is like, oh, pod racing, great.
That was the only part I remember, because I believe I did watch that in the theaters, like when it came out.
Oh, I saw it in theaters when it came out.
Yeah, so, but yeah, so maybe that's an ongoing process. We might eventually watch them all. Who knows? But yeah, so that's it for me.
That's cool.
What about you?
Most recently, I just saw Lego Batman on Friday in the theaters. Did you ever see the Lego Movie, Josh?
No.
Okay, well, it's a spin-off of the Lego Movie. It's a completely Batman-focused. Will Arnett as Lego Batman. This movie is close to perfect. Like, there's a reason why no, I'm not even joking.
Okay.
There's a reason why it has like a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, it's that good. It has no right to be this good, but it is amazing. You will die laughing, even if you're not like a Lego, like, or you're not a Batman fan. If you just like pick on like some of the inside jokes, it's fantastic. And it's really funny too, because in the movie, Batman refers to his computer as "Hey Pooter," like he calls it Pooter, like, because he doesn't say computer, and the computer is voiced by Siri. So if you have like an Apple iPhone right now or an Apple device, and you go "Hey Pooter" into Siri, she responds, "What's wrong, Lego Batman?"
Huh? I'm not gonna try it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to try it, but it's a cool little thing. But yeah, that movie. If you're a fan of the original Lego Movie, Lego Batman is another perfect addition to the series. I don't think I've laughed and smiled at that movie for quite some time like that.
Okay.
I also saw the new Triple X movie, The Return of Xander, whatever his name is.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Fun movie, not my type of movie. I got kind of like dragged to it, but it was good. The end.
Fair enough.
I've been rewatching Scrubs in the background of like doing work and stuff like that.
Okay.
You were never a huge fan of Scrubs.
I just like my man Donald Faison.
I know you do. That show is good. Just I forgot the show that was shot in standard definition. So like watching it like on Netflix, like on a 4K TV with just giant black bars and the 3:4 aspect ratio. It's like, ugh, no, thank you. After the last show, I took your advice. I watched all of BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Marathoned it in 3 days.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. That show. Well, I say it that way because do you notice they only use fuck 3 times in that show?
I don't count.
They've saved it on purpose. They only say the word fuck in that show when a relationship has been like damaged beyond repair. Three characters have said that to BoJack. Like the episode where Todd, he mentions like, it's you, it's always been you, it's not your sadness. The episode ends with Todd going, fuck man, I don't know. And the episode just ends.
Fair enough.
So like they use it for that. No, BoJack is a perfect show. Not only is it like really, really funny, like again, I got a big Archer feel from it, like the very clever comedy and whatnot, but the overall message of the show is trying to relate and how it deals with depression and like living up to expectations and dealing with all sorts of things, hit way too close to home.
Mm.
but fantastic.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh
I
yeah,
really enjoyed watching it while I was like just sitting on the couch.
yeah. I'm glad that you recommended it because it was always a show that I saw on on Netflix. I've heard good things, but just I never really been pushed to like watch it. But like again, like you recommending it was like the push I needed, and like I'm glad I did. It was fantastic.
Yeah, so it's good. I'm waiting for the next season. I'm excited.
Comes out this summer.
Yeah, so it should be good.
Speaking of next seasons, we should also mention that Rick and Morty season 3 is starting probably in the next month or so.
Yeah.
And Samurai Jack comes back next month
That
too.
I'm actually very
Did you
excited
see the
for.
trailer for that?
I saw it, but not with the sound on, because I don't know what I was doing. But
You
saw it.
you should listen with the sound on because the narration's important.
Oh, but man, I loved that show back in the day.
Apparently the new because this is it's a limited, I think it's like 10-episode run. It's airing on Adult Swim, so not Tsunami. It's airing on Adult Swim. It's going to be very adult, and it's going to conclude the story. It's not like this is like a new season. Maybe they'll get more. No, they are going to conclude the story with this season. And apparently, it's been 50 years since the last episode in the show. But Jack has realized that due to Aku's when he traveled through time, that his aging has stopped. So Jack is still like in terms of body body wise still the same 50 years down the road, but he's grown a beard. He uses like samurai armor now.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's equipped like guns into his arsenal, and like he's kind of given up on getting back. He thinks it's impossible. He's kind of like lost his way. But now something happens that like he has to go back, and like it's gonna be the final confrontation and whatnot.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Okay.
Last thing I want to mention, I watched a documentary on HBO called "Beware the Slender Men." Have you heard about this at all?
No.
Do you remember the Slender Man stabbing from a couple years ago?
Vaguely familiar.
2 little girls invited their friend over for a sleepover, and then in the middle of the night, they dragged her to the woods and stabbed her, trying to kill her, to sacrifice her to to Slender Man, so that Slender Man wouldn't kill their families.
Well, that's disturbing. Okay.
So this is a documentary all about the 2 girls who committed the act. It goes very deep into like child psych, schizophrenia. It deals a lot with what we consider like what makes something real. Like Slenderman is a made up thing made on the internet, but the power it held over these 2 very impressionable little girls who thought it was real. Like obviously the girls are still right now, they're being held in like prison and whatnot. The girl they stabbed, she lived, thank God, but she was like stabbed like 17 times in the chest, and like they missed one of her major arteries by, like half a centimeter, like less than like a centimeter from like killing her. And these girls have been in jail now for years, and like now they're old enough to be trialed as adults technically. And like, so
that sounds messed up, but it is interesting on some level. Yeah.
Yeah, I highly suggest that if you like, it's very, very creepy. Not like Slenderman's creepy, but just they have the videotapes from the night the girls committed the act. They got brought into the police station immediately and did like the interviews with the girls, like figuring out what happened. And like, there's one of the girls is just so like detached from reality. Like, she's asking, like, how far did we walk? And the officer's like, what? After we stabbed her, how far did we walk? I'm not a good walker. I want to know, how far did we walk? Like, she does not get the gravity of what happened. And, like, they're talking about, yeah, we sacrificed her. Like, as if it was, like, completely normal. Oh, Josh, it's so disturbing just from, like, creepy little girls, like, not grasping what happened.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, and it's on HBO. You said you're watching Silicon Valley, so if you have HBO, I suggest you give it a watch.
We'll see. I don't know.
It's pretty heavy. I will not lie, and it's a little bit different. I was expecting more to be like about Slenderman and whatnot, but like I'd heard about the stabbing a while ago. a couple years ago when it happened, but I didn't know all the details. But just watching the documentary, whew,
Yeah.
it is some creepy stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's lighten it up.
I went from Lego Batman to like two girls stabbing their friend to almost death.
Hey. Well.
All right, let's go over to a long-awaited topic that you've been waiting to talk for a while. The Kickstarter corner. Josh, what have you backed recently?
Yo, I got 3 main things for you here. Now, of course, by the time I'm getting to do this, all 3 are done. So
you cannot invest.
Unfortunately, I can't pitch it to you guys to invest in, but I still think they're kind of cool things, and they've all been successful. So the first one I backed was called Nycra, which is basically a game that I think is coming to Steam.
Okay.
And it's kind of not a 16-bit art style, but like it's in that 16-bit way. It's kind of close.
in that pixel art,
sort
not
of,
8-bit,
not
like almost like 32-bit, but like less.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight-esque, if you will.
Yeah, but a little cooler graphics wise.
Okay.
I think. And it's basically this girl, I think, going through like different galaxies or something, and kind of like using these custom weapons that you get based on different things.
Okay.
And it just looks kind of cool and interactive. I don't remember how much I paid for it. Like $10 or something.
All right.
So it seems kind of cool. I was like, what the heck? Honestly, I didn't think they were going to get funded anyway, but then they actually got funded, which is something I saw in Silicon Valley, which I thought was funny. They're like, wait, who even backed that? And they're both like arguing. Anyway, but yeah, so I thought it was kind of cool. So we'll see. I don't remember when I'm actually getting that game, but yeah. Another thing I backed, maybe you'll give me some flack for this. And yes, Thomas, Jim Flack carpet, but I backed what is called the multifunction pen. And it's literally just
pineapple. I have a pen.
Exactly.
Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
You know, it's just actually like a guy that's his job to come up with those things.
I'm where I follow him. Yeah.
Wow. So this pen is actually it's literally a multifunctional kind of pen, and it's just kind of cool because it even has it has a bottle opener on the back, but that bottle opener is also like a phone stand. And there's also rulers, both one side in inches and one side in centimeters. Yes, centimeters.
Perfect for you.
On the side of each side of the pen, there's also, it becomes a screwdriver if you do it a certain way. It also becomes like a stylus for a smartphone.
I'm looking at it right now, so yeah.
I think it's actually pretty cool. I think I only paid like, what was it, like, I don't know, $25.
And do you actually see yourself using this?
$25. Yeah, why not? What the heck? I like it, sure.
Okay.
I need to be classy, man. I need a multifunction.
I don't see the value out of this at all.
It's $25.
I don't see the value of this at all.
I treated myself. Calm down.
No, I get. Just like, here's the thing, like, when are you ever really, do you like the bottle opener? How often do you need a bottle opener? Like, the idea is you're gonna carry this pen with you for all time.
Okay, to be fair, the bottle opener is not my biggest use. I think the phone stand's kind of cool. The ruler's kind of cool because you think about it, it's like the ruler's on the pen. Like, I don't know, I like it.
But what size phone do you have?
Doesn't matter.
No, because it says it only fits up to a certain size phone. Otherwise the counterweight doesn't work.
I'll come across that when I come across that.
And like, it has like the screwdriver, the screwdriver's handy.
Man, I don't care. I already backed it.
Okay.
So, and it's already done, and it's coming to me. Man.
Okay.
Whatever.
That one I don't agree with, but.
The other one, which I thought was really cool. It's made by this company called Hello Ear, and they're trying to make custom earphones.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is like, it's kind of cool. The way you get it is everyone gets their custom one, to where you actually send them a picture of like your ear with you holding up a coin for like size reference, and apparently they're gonna give you one that's like molded to your ear,
That's
presumably.
cool.
And I ended up backing at the $99 level because apparently
Jesus.
someone backed out, and I was like, ooh, because that was the only way I was going to invest in it. Because this one is a Bluetooth one, so it's actual like wireless headphones, but
Hmm.
they give you an option where you do get a wire. So if you do want to use a wired as opposed to wireless, like you could just kind of plug it. And but yeah, it was kind of like I was always on the fence of like maybe I toy around with a Bluetooth headphone, especially with the new phone, and it's like, oh, can't charge at the
Well,
same time.
I have something then to mention. I have well, are you done mentioning the headphone or
No,
okay, you go.
no. So I thought I was kind of cool with it, and as opposed to other headphones that are wireless that I was thinking of, or like little earphones, those are more in like 150 range or even higher. So I was like, huh, it's a little cheaper anyway, and it seems kind of cool. And the sound seemed comparable enough according to what they were saying with the specs. So thought it was cool, and it got back. So I was hoping to really share that one because I was like, oh, it sounds really cool. People might actually really like that one, but it ended already. So yeah.
Well, I have something better than that anyway. So these are three projects I haven't backed yet, but I'm probably going to back all three of these. The first one is called Jack, which makes any headphone wireless.
Oh, that's the dumbest. I saw that.
Did you see that? How is that dumb?
I don't like it.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a little device that makes everything Bluetooth.
You like hook it on a thing. No.
No, you can just clip it anywhere.
I'm not about that life.
Josh.
I saw it.
All right.
I don't know.
The other thing was the Moment 2.0 case, which makes your iPhone camera like 10 times more powerful and cinematic.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I saw a board game called Subterra that looks really cool.
Subterra.
Subspace Terra. It's a hard tile based cooperative survival game. Survival. I choked on my spit. It's a survival horror cooperative tile based game.
Yeah, it seems
Where
like your
like
type of thing.
you're exploring a cave and like you have to escape the cave working together. Everyone has like a certain skill, yada yada. So I'm probably gonna back all three of these eventually. The Subterra one ends in like 67 hours, so that you have like months to go, pretty much.
Not months, but
One of them does.
well, good luck with your Jack make anything wireless.
You really didn't like the Jack one? I thought that would be perfect.
I mean,
Did you watch the entire trailer of how it works?
no.
It's really cool because, like, let's say you and me both want to listen to like the same song. We can sync our jacks together, so both our headphones get the same thing from like my iPhone.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I didn't view that as a feature.
yeah, it's one of the things you can send and receive and transmit audio through it. It's completely wireless. Like it works like a dream.
Well, I mean, you haven't used it yourself.
I haven't, but it looks perfect, and the fact that it's only $25.
That is true. The price is affordable. There's 11 days left. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
But the one problem I have is that then, like, you still have to use your wire. Like, you have to then you gotta clip it onto the thing, and then you gotta clip that.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll still have a wire there, but at the same time, I'd rather, and like, because with Bluetooth headphones, they constantly need to be charged and whatnot. Where charging the jack seems to be a little more convenient. Because God forbid, okay, the jack is dead, I'll just use the wired headphones then for a while.
well, I mean, that's what I actually liked about this new one that I'm getting because you have that option too. You literally have the wired you can just plug in yourself. So it's kind of like, okay, I could keep that in my bag, and then if I actually just want it, I'll do it. So
Like just lately, like with the running, I've like running lately with my Beats headphones, like having the wires been a real issue. So I saw this, like, oh, that's perfect. So
I mean, you're still gonna have the wire, but
yeah, but like,
okay.
but here's the thing: it's not a wire leading to my
I
phone in
know,
my
you
back
could tuck
pocket.
it in a
Exactly.
bit, I know. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna back that soon. So
Cool.
yeah,
There's only 95 left at that $25 level.
I'm aware.
Wait, what is this? $49 and you get premium headphones? I don't buy that for a second.
Yeah, they haven't shown the headphones at all in like the video at all, but
I mean, I have enough headphones. Like right now, I'm wearing my Beats Pro. I don't need another headphone. But
in the YouTube chat, Hannibal mentions he's working on a fan-made Pokemon Street Fighter game.
yo, bro, you better hook me up with that.
That sounds like 2D Pokemon Tekken.
I'm fully on board. I will play that game.
I would play the game too, actually. That sounds fun.
That's amazing.
Put Blaziken in.
No.
Blaziken is Chun-Li.
Put in Apom. But, yeah, so I think that's it for the Kickstarter stuff. So, I mean, I'll get more updates when I get more stuff in.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's always the cool part about Kickstarter Corner. You get to announce the stuff, and then you get to reveal the stuff. So, you know, I like it. Also, with my very impromptu third-party bootleg sports desk segment.
Oh, God, not this thing again.
I would love to say that as of today, spring training has just started for baseball. Pitchers and catchers have to report today, and they have to start throwing.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did watch the Super Bowl.
What'd you think?
I don't care for football too much, but I was rooting for the Falcons just because they never win. And
can we talk about like,
my own teams never win, so I appreciate teams that don't win either.
They threw away that game.
I mean, they did and they didn't.
Wait, did the Falcons throw away the game, or did the Patriots play an amazing game?
It was a combination.
Do you really think? I don't know. Like, again, I'm not the biggest sports guy, you know, but like I know like my Super Bowls, and like no, I honestly, that's the one thing I watch every year, kind of religiously. But like, I don't know. They threw it away. Oh my! It was like, you know, during the election when Trump won, like everyone's like, "There's no way Trump's gonna win." Like he came out of nowhere and took it. I felt the exact same thing the night watching the Super Bowl. It was the exact same feeling. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Falcons got this," and then all of a sudden, here come the Patriots. And apparently, they have a goat. I don't know what the hell that is. There's a goat on their team.
Oh my god, the biggest troll of all time.
Get it, goat, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And that final time, like, okay, here's the thing. This was the first Super Bowl to ever go into overtime. That's historical, groundbreaking, yada yada. Why in God's name does the winner, like, there was a coin toss. Patriots got the ball. They scored the touchdown. Great. Shouldn't the Falcons then have the same chance to get a touchdown as well? And they couldn't get the touchdown. The game's over.
Apparently, that only works with a field goal. I don't know. I never watch football, so that's apparently the rule. So that's the rule.
Like I watched it. And like everyone started celebrating. Like, okay, why is everyone celebrating? The Falcons get a chance now, right? No, a coin toss won the Patriots their game. Good job, Tom Brady.
Oh my god,
can't stand it.
I've never heard you hyped about sports before, so it's somewhat alarming.
It's just the Super Bowl that I care about.
Interesting, but it is what it is, man. It's
like
over.
Hannibal saying they got cocky. I don't think they got cocky. Like they pulled ahead with such a great lead, and then like the Patriots. For a while, I thought like the refs were being too easy on the Patriots, letting them get away with a lot of stuff for the second half of the game. But I don't know, because they didn't seem cocky. They were doing well. They won by a coin toss. The fucking Patriots. Sorry, go on with your sports test.
There's a lot of factors, but you know we'll see. As the sad thing is, they're probably not going to make it back now next year.
Probably not. No.
But football's football. I don't know. I'm not about that life.
The commercials suck too.
Yeah, sure. I don't know, but basketball, man, it's in full force. It's past the halfway point. My Knicks are disappointing me, but they did win yesterday against the Spurs, so it's ironic. They can beat really good teams and then lose to, like, whoever. So, we'll see what happens with that. But, and yes, I see you guys on the Twitch chat see baseball. Everyone loves baseball. So let's talk about baseball. I'm really excited. The Mets have literally, like, okay.
No chance.
The Mets starting rotation, 5 different pitchers there. All of them could be either number 1 or number 2 starters on any team, except for the Mets. Like the Mets have 1 and 2 starters for their whole entire 5-man rotation. It is beautiful. I'm so hyped. They're all healthy at the same time. It's ridiculous. They got Cespedes back. It's amazing stuff. They still have Reyes. I love Reyes. David Wright, he's the man. So things are great. And other teams to look out for. I mean, a lot of teams. I mean, that's always the thing with spring training before any sport. Everyone's so optimistic. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, we got a chance." So it's pretty cool.
When's the World Series?
Oh my God.
October?
Yeah.
Okay, call me then.
Wow. Anyway, quick shout out to the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays. I think they're coming back in full force.
The Blue Jays? What about the Cardinals?
I hate the Cardinals.
Why do you hate the Cardinals?
After what they did to the Mets in 2006?
The Mets are garbage.
You don't even like baseball, so you have no right to speak.
I like the Yankees. I've been to the All-Star game.
Yankees are terrible.
No, they're not. Okay, since Jeter left, yes, they've been bad. And Matsui. Jeter and Matsui were like the heart of the team.
You don't know what you're messing with, though, in that East, man. You have Boston, who has an incredible core of young players.
Yo, fuck Boston and everyone from that area.
You have the Orioles, who are actually now falling apart, but they still have my man Adam Jones, who's
Yo,
on the fantasy team.
I love Oreos.
Fair enough. Tampa Bay Rays, I feel bad for them. But then
they can't survive the Miami
Heat. I'm telling you, my man Joey Bats, he's my my baseball twin.
What's his name?
Joey Bats.
Yeah, he was made for the game. Okay.
It's his nickname. But
his Bats isn't his own last name?
His name's not even Joey. But
wait, what?
Jose Bautista. He's the man.
Pepe.
See, thank you. Steroids were the heart of the Yankees. I agree. Jason Giambi. You had Roger Clemens.
Yo, Roger Clemens doesn't talk for me.
And thank you, by the way, Thomas. I agree. And yes, Bluebirds only.
Wow.
Like Redbirds. So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Blue Jays also still have Troy Tulowitzki. He's amazing. They have my boy JD, Josh Donaldson.
This little sports desk's getting too big.
I have his jersey. It's amazing.
Good for you.
Thank you. And they have my man, now I'm forgetting his name before I butcher it. The greatest relief pitcher of all time. Oh my God, I'm going to butcher how you say this now. It's like Biagini, whatever. I probably butchered that. Gabby's going to yell at me. But he is a fantastic man, and he's a good interview. But I think they're, again, a sleeper team. But Boston's going to come out strong. I don't think the Yankees have a shot, in my opinion. But just laying it out there.
Never forget.
Oh, my God.
I'm not a troll, Thomas. I'm speaking my heart out here.
Anyway,
as a 24-year-old Yankee fan, I appreciate the sport.
Oh, man. But, yeah, so anyway, baseball's in full swing now. I'm going to be getting updates every day. It's exciting.
Full swing?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hey.
He might be starting? Oh, yo, that's intriguing, actually. I don't know if he has it in him to really start, but...
All right, well, that's Josh's little sports desk. We'll wrap that up there.
Wow.
Start a sports podcast if you want to talk about that.
Gabby and I are going to start our own Blue Jays podcast.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll see. Also, by the way, Mr. Clean commercial, I do agree. That was funny.
Gabby J and the Blue Jays.
Why not just...
Because Gabby and Jay with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, but...
There's something there with your J. I don't know.
Fair enough.
All right. Nintendo Switch updates. What do you want to talk about this, Joshy?
Yeah, so I typed that in our plan in like all caps. So,
we are less than a month away from the Switch.
It's like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Isn't that ridiculous? Actually?
Days until Switch.
I mean, just think about it. There's 28 days in February. That's 14 more days. Then you just add 17.
Yes.
Right. That is the math. But yeah, so the thing is, last time we spoke, we were talking about the Switch, or did you? Oh, you actually released them, I think, slightly differently. But I think we last recorded where it was about the Switch.
No, our last episode was the TV shows.
Oh, you're right. It did come out. But anyway, so when we were talking about the Switch and stuff, we talked about the presentation.
Yeah, we reported on the live event back on January 15th.
Yeah. And like since then there's been these periodic like little things popping up and they're like, "Oh, here's the clarification. Here's actually the specs." Like, these things popping up. But so we won't go super into depth with all that kind of stuff, but more importantly, I thought, at least for also the viewers and to air it out, we're talking about, like, are we going to get it? What are we going to do with this? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, after a few days, I totally caved in. I realized I have a problem. When it becomes late at night, I apparently have this.
You have the panic problem where you're laying in bed, you're all cozy, and then you start like looking at reviews, or you start reading like, "Oh, it's in stock now," yada yada, and you panic and then you buy things.
Well, it's not panic, but it's just like it makes you think, and then it's like, well, it might be nice, and so I ended up pre-ordering and fully reserving and fully paid for the Switch, and so I did that.
Nice.
And following that, I then fully paid for and reserved a copy of Zelda and a little mini cheap carrying case thing.
Nice.
And more recently, when I really discovered and self-diagnosed my own problem, I ended up now also purchasing a Switch Pro controller.
As you should.
$70 for that piece of hardware. That is interesting. I mean, I guess
it makes sense with how much stuff is like jammed inside of it.
I get it, but
I know it's still pricey.
So yeah, I totally just went ahead and did that, and I feel bad about my life, but I also feel good about it. I've been so hyped. I've been literally like almost every YouTube video that talks about the Switch I've watched.
I'm at the point for a while now, ever since the presentation talk, that like I know I'm getting it. I don't care about the specs. I don't care about anything else. The fact that it has Zelda Day 1 and Mario for me later this year, that's all I care about. I'm staying again, because you know me when it comes to things getting overly hyped. Probably the worst being Smash Brawl back in the high school days, checking updates every morning, every night, yada yada yada. I'm at the point now where it's gonna be out so soon. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what I need to know. I know I'm gonna love it. So I'm just I'm this really cool yeah, I got this. This is gonna be a good thing. I have it pre-ordered through GameStop. I have Isaac pre-ordered through Amazon. I have not pre-ordered Zelda yet because I keep waiting for the Legendary Collection to come back in stock. Probably not going to be at this point. But
I really don't think so.
Yeah, I'm going to get the Pro Controller and Zelda Day 1 and then just stream that all day. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited for it.
March 3rd, is that a Friday?
Yes, it is. The problem is such a tragedy. I have to do stuff for my law journal that weekend. The Saturday and Sunday, I have to be at the school for I don't know how long, but doing interviews for future board member people. So unfortunately, I won't be getting to play too much initially, but I will be getting it, and I'll be very excited. And I'm actually pretty hyped, not gonna lie, because now I'll finally have this system that I feel really good about from the launch. I've actually really never bought a launch system before. I've never done it. I've never bought something the day it came out.
I've always bought on launch. The only time I've ever bought on launch and quote unquote regret it was the original 3DS. Because
that is the one
that came out. It had no game. I bought no games. But the first game I bought for the original 3DS was when Zelda Ocarina of Time came out, 9 months later into the lifespan of the console.
Yep.
So for 9 months I played the built-in face game or the AR cards or Street Pass. Those were my games for 9 months. That was brutal.
Yeah. I mean, so this is like a launch that I actually feel really good about. I like the piece of hardware. I like the Zelda. And I do like the portability. And as Mr. Thomas is just saying, there are those times, yeah, if you had something portable and it's like, hey, man, just pull it out. Like, it actually like a fun little thing to play. Yeah, you're right. I did say it in that interesting context. But
Just pull it out.
yeah, man, that's my motto. But
I just really hope that Nintendo gets, like, I just want Nintendo, like, I want Nintendo to be happy. As weird as that sounds, I look at Nintendo like someone who's been like in an abusive relationship for a while. Like people rag on it and like, oh, this is crap, yada yada. Like they need the money, they need to do well, they need the third party support. Like we can make Nintendo thrive again if we all just like pitch in a little bit here.
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely doing my part.
And they announced that they're doing the Splatoon 2 global test fire on the Switch.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So you can play Splatoon 2 technically early if you want.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting in on that.
Mario Kart less than a month later.
And I mean, I forget if I said it on here or I was just talking with you. I don't remember. But like honestly, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like a perfect game for me or someone else that like I bought Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, but I never did anything more with it. I know like you bought all the DLC for it and you did all
buy
that
the
stuff.
DLC, yep.
So then you look at this game, it's like, okay, so they added like King Boo and a battle mode, which personally I really don't care for battle mode that much.
And they added the Inklings in as people.
Yeah, so a couple new people, but like I never really care for battle mode. But the fact that there are the DLC, all that stuff on there, it's like that's actually pretty enticing. And it's portable. So it's
a great value.
So I'm actually pretty excited for it. I think I'm definitely going to get that.
Speaking of great value, we should mention that the online price was a quote unquote.
And it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed,
but it's roughly like $20 to $25 for a year.
Brilliant, half the price of Xbox and PS4.
I think that's fine, except then okay as it is, it better be half as good because first of all, it's only been maybe a fifth as good. So, though granted it was free, but like you just wonder they haven't released what's going to be so different and good about it. So
I think the difference in cost. If hear me out here, Xbox and PS4 they do like the whole 2 to 3 free games a month with the service and whatnot. When they get those games, they're licensing those games from the developers to give away for free.
But they never used to give away games. Like I used to pay the $50-$60 a year.
Yeah, but
you didn't get any of that.
Here's the thing: on Xbox, yes, PS4 before the PlayStation Plus became necessary for online, all it was that free that game thing. It was $40, and it was those 2 free games on each of the 3 consoles at the time. That's how it worked. So if you break up the price of the game, they were probably paying the developers for the games, plus making a little bit extra for the trouble and whatnot. That's how those systems work. Nintendo has announced that they are not giving you free games. They're giving you a free game for the month. After that month is over, they take the game back.
I actually think that's stupid.
I think it's stupid too, but here's the thing. There are so many crap games that I've downloaded from like PlayStation Plus. All been like free and like I've played them whatnot. Maybe played them once, never played them again. So the fact that Nintendo wants to give me a game, let me try it for a month. If I like the game that month, I will buy it. Like my copy of Isaac on my PS4 is the PlayStation Plus copy I got years ago for free. And I bought the copy outright too, because if my PlayStation Plus ever expires, I want to keep that game.
Yeah, but like. So then that one, then you'd have to buy it. With
so
this one, they just take it back. It doesn't matter.
But here's the thing: I'm looking at their price as you're not paying for the games. You're paying for a good online experience. Where with Xbox One and PlayStation 4, you're now paying for a good online experience plus 4 or 5 games. Take out the games, it cuts the price of the overall service. If I think of the number of games I've actually liked and kept on my PS4. Probably 5 or 6 over the last 2 or 3 years.
Well, the biggest problem I have is that thank God they're giving us a trial of the online. Because if the online is actually good, then sure, I can see it. So
I feel like it has to. If they're charging for online, it has to be phenomenal. Maybe not day one. Maybe the servers will crash day 1 or 2. But like from that point forward, it needs to be sublime.
But like even just talking with people, like voice chat, like
well, they have the voice chat app.
Yeah, so I need to see how all that works. I need to like actually be convinced. So
I have good faith they wouldn't be charging. I think like if they charged and it wasn't great, there'd be hell to pay.
I just feel like you're a great Nintendo spokesman. You took a terrible sounding policy that I don't think is good at all with this game thing or whatever, and you're just like, well, it makes sense. I'm like,
well, see, here at Nintendo, we're always trying to raise the bar, and
yeah, seriously. So I don't know, but. And Hannibal, what line are you going to be on again? Oh God, the Switch line. If you're going, okay, that's the thing.
At Nintendo New York.
If you do that for the release of that thing, good luck. I'm not being there, man. I ordered it through Best Buy, and they're delivering it to my apartment.
I am picking mine up from GameStop midnight on Thursday, taking that Friday off.
Well, I can't afford to do that, so I'm probably going to be working that day.
I get paid to do it. Oh yeah.
Well, they pay me if I work, so I'll probably be working and doing other stuff, but then I'll get to come home and it'll be like, yeah. So it'll be fun.
Boy.
But, yeah, so it is exciting stuff still. So, yeah, I did cave in. I'm going to buy it. It's a launch title that I like with Zelda, so I think it should actually be pretty fun.
Are you going to like Zelda? You haven't beaten a Zelda.
I beat the one for 3DS.
Okay, that was a fantastic game. You haven't beaten a console Zelda.
Correct. It'll change now. It'll also be the only Wii U game I own for a while.
Wii U?
I mean, not Wii U. Oh my
god. Oh my god.
JK. But
there we go.
Did not do that on purpose. But yeah, so
I like whenever we do that, like just casually.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
but I think the
one game that everyone keeps hyping, and I watched it.
Arms.
It's no, that's a stupid game. Don't waste your money.
Arms looks kind of cool recently. I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen the recent video?
Yeah, don't waste your money. But you already pre-ordered. But
no, I haven't pre-ordered any of that.
But the snipper clips.
That looks fantastic.
The problem is everyone is hyping it up, and they're like, "Oh my god, snip a clip!"
It's a really cute and clever indie game for the Switch.
It is. The problem is too many people are hyping it. I don't like overhyped things.
Here's the thing: everyone's gonna hype something for the Switch because like they're trying to like Nintendo has been trying to reassure like there's lots of games at launch. Don't worry. Everyone's grabbing onto 1 or 2 games to justify their purchase. Like Zelda and Snipper Clips, man, I got this. Zelda and Shovel Knight. Like they're trying to like pick like the side games to justify their overall purchase.
That's fair.
So like I'm over here saying Zelda and Isaac. I mean, Isaac has been out for years now. This is the exact same game I've been playing on stream for like a month and a half now. Like it's not gonna be anything special. But the fact it's going to be on the Switch and you take advantage of the Switch's hardware is a cool thing.
I guess. I mean, the problem is I do like the snipper clips concept. I've watched some of the gameplay. By the way, I could not stand that girl, the treehouse girl that was playing it. But
you hate the treehouse.
I do. They're so full of themselves, and they probably get paid nothing. But I hate them. But
I could do better.
Anyone could do better. Like, I know all of our Twitch viewers, like, YouTube viewers, anyone could do better than that Treehouse group. They can translate the game, sure, but they should not be playing it.
Except D. God.
Fine, D, no, I don't know. But
I think he left.
But, yeah, the problem with Snipper Clips, though, is that who am I going to play it with?
Me.
It's not online.
So, we can play together.
That's so limited.
Oh my god. But it's supposed to be like pass the controller and do it that way.
I want it on my Switch. See, because then you're like, no, I want it on mine.
I want it on mine.
Yeah, see, so it's like...
Thomas said, what about Super Mario Odyssey? That game looks amazing. Comes out this holiday.
Yeah, so I mean, that's not like a launch game. That's not like whatever, but...
I'm hyped for it.
That game actually looks phenomenal.
Did you watch Game Explain's like hour and a half long video on it?
No,
I did.
They're getting too full of themselves. I can't deal with them at the moment.
A little bit, but that video was very impressive.
They just, and I really hate to throw out this word, but they sound so privileged that it's insane, and it actually bothers me a lot.
They're getting a little money grabby.
They also sound so cocky about, well, we're invited to this press thing. Yeah, we get a copy.
Yeah. I took a picture online and it went everywhere, and they're looking at our videos, and
yeah, it's just like, oh my god, shut up. So,
yeah, like, I've had some issues. Like, my bigger issues with them is the fact that they pretty much spoiled all Pokemon the day it came out. Like, here's every Ultra Beast location. Here's every such and such.
I didn't. I
didn't look at it either. But like the fact
that they did it.
Yeah, like guys, come on. You're a news reporting site.
And there's Cerebi for that kind of stuff anyway, if you really want. But yeah.
Whoa, hold on. $25 if you convince your friend that Hitler did nothing wrong. Josh, convince me that Hitler did nothing wrong. Josh, convince me.
No.
Josh?
No.
Doesn't count unless you actually... Okay. Josh?
You're not making $25 off that stupid whatever. Anyway.
Does it, wait. Okay, wait. Uno dictator. Does it have to be Hitler? Can it be Mussolini?
Shut up. Anyway. Super Bomberman R looks really good. See, the problem I have with Bomberman is that...
Did you see the new female Bomberman?
Oh, I don't know.
Not sure, Konami is making a female Bomberman anime. It's just like, it's a super like fan servicey Bomberman girl like anime. I don't know. It looks really weird.
I don't know.
That has nothing to do with Bomberman R, but like the timing is interesting.
Well, the game looks cool, but the problem is that it's a $60 game or a $50 game. I forget which one.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't look like it's like that looks like a $20 game to me.
That's a $20 game tops in my head. I'm always used to even playing like when they had the OMG Pop website back in the day.
Yeah.
And they had like Balluno on there. Balluno is literally just Bomberman. And, you put down the thing, it explodes in a little radius. And, that was a free online game.
That stupid Winnie the Pooh game was Bomberman.
See, even that. So it's like, I'm not dropping $50 on that. Like, I would honestly feel a lot more comfortable if it was 10.
A lot of these,
I know that's like really greedy.
A lot of these launch titles, though, they seem to be coming out to show off, like, oh yeah, take the Joy-Cons and share with a friend and play together. Because like that's what Bomberman is. That's what Snip Eclipse is. That's what ARMS is. That's what like all these games are. It wants you to play with a friend.
See, that's why I've only
1-2 switch.
That's why I only got Zelda. I ain't got no friends to come over and play. Come on.
Yo, man.
Like, realistically, though, like, I'm probably just going to be playing the system mainly by myself. Like, I'm not going to whatever. But, like, telling you, if Bomberman was $10, I would buy it. 20 maybe.
I'm also getting Shovel Knight the day it comes out, too, because the Switch is getting the Spectre Knight DLC before anyone else.
Oh, yeah.
And that looks amazing on the Switch.
Did look good.
Oh.
I'm actually really excited about that screen now. I've seen some real, like, behind the shoulder kind of footage of the screen and someone holding it and playing it. It does look really nice.
The fact that
they get away with the 720 because it's small enough, which, yes, they cheaped out a little bit, but it's not as noticeable.
I think it's worth it. Like, it looks small and sleek and perfect.
No, I think it's fine. It's just, they could have done more, but this was the more efficient way and the way that it's $300 as opposed to like $500. But, I think it works.
When it comes to screening, it's hard after looking at like the OLED PS Vita.
Yeah.
Like that is like the top screen of all screen. But like this looks really nice too.
I think it does look nice. I think it's okay. I can deal with it. But yeah, no, it actually looks really nice. I think it's got some good stuff. I mean, Thomas, if you buy Bomberman, I'll play it with you.
It's honestly, if the three of us each buy one of these games we're not like overly hyped about, but like we all buy them and like swap them. Like, we'll have the entire library. I've always wanted to like do that. Like when a console comes out, buy all the games and like stay up to date with the entire library, no matter how shitty the game is. Just buy all the games.
Oh my god!
Like the completionist did that for the Wii U, and he owns the entire Wii U library now because it's not that great or big.
Yeah. But I'm not the one buying 1-2 Switch, I'll tell you that. I'm not milking some cow with a Joy-Con.
You're going to eat that sandwich, you're going to like it.
It's so stupid.
Shake that ice. How many balls are in your cup?
Yeah, seriously. It's in a box. But
Whoa.
That's what the game is.
I'm not
in the box?
I'm not shoving my balls in anyone's box.
Oh, God. But, you know, then there's that whole argument, pack-in game, not pack-in game, but that's not the direction of the console.
Should have been a pack-in game, but
then people are saying, no, maybe then it shows that we don't want it to be a gimmicky console. That's just, it can use that hardware. But either way, who's going to pay $50 for that game? No one.
Grandparents.
So, I guess. I don't know. So I'm not playing it ever.
Yeah.
Unless Thomas, you buy it for kicks.
I might get it.
I'll play it.
I might get it day one. Like I look at ARMS, I look at 1-2 Switch, and like their main Nintendo titles technically. And I just
mean you're obligated to buy it.
I know, but like I don't know.
I'm only buying Zelda, and the only other thing I'd consider is the snipper clip thing. And if Bomberman miraculously goes on a 75% sale.
Again, I'm buying all my games through Amazon, so I get the 20% discount anyway.
Well,
so.
I mean, I bought that through Amazon, yeah. You pay $48, so it's a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Switch I just did it through Best Buy because, like, they had it. And I was just like, gimme. So that was about it. But.
Gimme.
Pretty much. But, yeah, so that's probably it for Switch update stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was an exciting topic, and I'm pretty hyped for it now. And there's only 17 days to go, so cool.
17 days till Christmas.
That's right.
Anything else you want to talk about, guys in the chat? Anything else you guys want me and Josh to talk about before we wrap things up for the night?
I could talk more about baseball.
No.
Actually, one last thing, Gabby, if you're still listening. Noah Syndergaard is probably going to be the Mets opening day starter. It's kind of ironic, but I'm hyped for it.
Noah Syndergaard, that rat bastard.
Wow.
I'm Q-Bar from Yu Yu Hakusho. The isolation gets me again. I don't know what...
Yeah, more baseball. Yeah.
Are you laughing at me or her?
Both. But... God, oh my God, stop. I know, exactly.
You and this baseball.
I love baseball. Everyone loves baseball. It's America's favorite pastime, and it's not Canada's, but it's
Canada has hockey. We have baseball. Mexico has football.
Mexico? What?
Mexico has football.
Oh, okay.
Football, like not football Americano, football. What?
Not football Americano.
That's what it's called. American football is called football Americano in like the Spanish-speaking countries.
I would love to hear you go into Mexico, walk up to some soccer field.
That's like, football.
Oh, this is not Americano football.
Yeah, that's correct.
I know, but just you saying that.
What's wrong with that?
You took Spanish in high school too.
See, Josh. That's how it is.
No, but like it's just funny. I don't know.
What? The way I said it, or the pronunciation?
Also, just you speaking Spanish, I think is hilarious.
Me speaking Spanish and about a sport.
Yeah, it's actually so many contradictory things there. Oh my God.
Chat about the American foot being number one.
Huh?
What about American foot being number one? What?
Jacob,
I don't know what you're trying to say.
And by the way, baseball...
¿Dónde está la fútbol americano?
Baseball didn't come out in Canada. It was in New York. It was in Cooperstown. That's where the Hall of Fame is.
Yeah, Barry Bonds.
Sure. Basketball was the Canadian thing.
Basketball's Canadian?
It was invented in Canada.
Are the blacks from Canada? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so bad. It sounded so much worse when I said it.
I don't sponsor anything that you just said right there.
You're the J. You can't escape this.
Wow.
All right. I saw you wrap it up now before it gets worse.
Okay.
Sure. Do you think we'll have another episode before the Switch comes out, or is our send off until the Switch comes out, you think?
Depends if something really comes up, but I mean, what else are we gonna talk about, man? It's just Switch hype, and League. So yeah.
I played a little bit of League.
Oh,
I actually like understood the joy for a minute too.
That's why they call it a Joy-Con. Share the joy.
Okay. Thank you all for listening to the Jake.
No. Tell me. So are you going to play League now?
I don't know if I'll dive into it. I bought a couple heroes, so I actually have heroes to play with now and get good with.
Called champs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, whatever they're called. Yeah. But I actually have some characters I can start playing with and get used to if I want to. I definitely see the appeal. Just, again, matches going like 45 minutes to an hour. No, thank you.
Also, to be fair, you played bot games?
Yeah.
Bot games don't take 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, no, they didn't, and that's why I liked about them. But, like, that, I know that's not where, like, the competitive is.
I mean, even games I play, they're maybe around 30, 35 minutes. I don't know. It depends.
If I need a good soup, you know?
Support.
Oh.
Gabby is a support main.
Ooh.
She plays a mean Nautilus support.
Ooh, I'll stick with my Overwatch.
Wow.
Dude, I love Overwatch. Did I tell you that
the biggest rip.
Did I tell you that Joey's been playing Overwatch?
That deserves a Pog champ at the most rude comment ever.
All right. Thank you all for listening to the JK podcast.
Wow.
Until next time, I've been Ken O'Connor.
I'm displeased with this ending. I'm Josh Brandman.
Why are you displeased with this?
League is better.
Good night, everyone.
Oh my god.